patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Welcome to the patio.
chilling on the patio, life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon nerd, mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, painting skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes when you know the new crew. We got the patio life, good times feeling right. Bottles up, cheers tonight. Yeah, we live that patio life.
Stage now to the main stage. T. Welcome to the patio, everybody. It's T, and man, we got a good show for y'all tonight. We've recovered from our weekend. I almost said week. It felt like a week at Spillway last night. If you tuned in, you got to see us partake in some of our reap the rewards for which we sowed. Good stuff we had last night. But we got a good show for y'all tonight. We're doing it about momfluencers. We are not momfluencers.
We're not dadfluencers either.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure.
I think you're probably right.
I think we're bad influencers.
Bad influence. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
We're going to talk about bioengineering and the type of Jurassic Park crap that's going on with those guys. And then China made a TikTok video, Father Fortenberry, that you'll be proud of. Father Fortenberry, how are you this fine?
I'm doing excellent. Just got me a little. Still working on my birthday pour for my good friend Mr. Scuffleupagus. I'm about to get to the bottom of that. I need a birthday coming up.
That's where happiness is, at the bottom of that.
It is.
You'll find it.
And other than that, just hanging out on the patio with my boys.
Hanging on the patio. Gary, we got Gary like 3 episodes in a row almost.
I know, it's insane. It's like I'm part of the patio now. It's crazy. I really enjoy you guys.
How are you this fine evening?
I'm doing great.
You got some oceanfront property now, I believe.
I did. It did go away. I did. I was thinking about bringing the boat out. Go fishing.
Did you motorboating?
I was a motorboating. I was motorboating all around the lake of Scoff. But it was quite impressive how fast it drained. Usually
it was. I know. I thought so too.
Yeah, our area is usually my house is usually the most flooded and stays flooded for forever.
Ever.
But this time around, it was great. So
to the point that it felt like he may never be unflooded.
So thank you, Marion Engineers. I don't know what you did, but
I said the same thing. Martin, I come home early Sunday morning. I said, I'm not sure we can get in the neighborhood. And
it was slow.
Yeah.
And Marty, fresh back from adult Disneyland, which is Spillway.
What's up, y'all? I'm about to get straightened back out.
He had the only thing he enjoyed more was probably going to Kentucky.
Yeah, Spillway was about as bad as New Orleans.
Well, you had that Skeeter hat going on for a second.
I know my hat was all. Okay.
It was almost as bad as New Orleans.
I thought we had Skeeter on the show.
I saw you doing some karaoke.
I did do some karaoke.
That was a big hit. Big hit at the house.
You taught Doc how to sing.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know.
Yeah, they got the mic confused with the Glenn. So unfortunately,
it happens.
Actually, it just added a little echo. Marty, maybe that's your key. You should just sing into a Glenn, and we'll record it. And it'll be Marty Marr sang the blues. Now, Marty and I did sing blues at Johnny T's. We got kind of.
We didn't need a mic. That's what I was going to say. If it's a song I really know, I don't need a mic.
Don't need a mic.
I always want a mic though.
Buffalo Trace underwater.
Man,
there are some new.
Not this one.
There are some new.
You buy that by the pound?
Yes,
images.
It's like the candy store. You just put it in a basket in a
it'll
bag.
Be $300 next month.
It will.
Yeah, I'd rebottle that.
Let me see if I can get this brought up. There's some new aerial images of Buffalo Trace.
Man.
Well, of course, I gotta get past that. I'll come back to that in a second.
So I heard a story from our boy Mitch. He said he went down and or I guess it'd be up for us and to the side to the Bourbon area, and said that
after the flood.
No, before the flood. That the some of the structures are held up by the barrels themselves. I did not know that.
Well, clearly by the looks on everybody's faces. I've never been, so
I've never been.
I've been, but
so here's some aerial photos of Buffalo Trace. Marty, you've been here.
Yeah.
Is that where Freddie lives? Or is that for home? Freddie's home
I don't think he lives at Buffalo Trace.
His home got flooded. Poor Freddie. But look, nothing got blown away or anything, but that's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah,
guys, we were just getting now where Buffalo Trace products were readily available on the shelves around Memphis. Yeah. We were getting pretty proud. Not anymore. Those stags just went up again.
It won't hurt the
those 107s.
It won't hurt the
whiskey.
brick house.
Won't hurt the whiskey.
But I mean, you got your maintenance shop, you got your gift shop, and all
Your
that
gift
stuff.
shop.
Well,
Mark,
regardless, they're
Mark.
gonna recoup money somewhere.
Marty, there's some BTAC probably floating around in the water in there in the gift shop.
Well, there's
somewhere.
gonna be some Survivor
Somewhere.
Series.
Oh, there's no doubt. Oh, it'll be next year. Will be George C. Stagg Survivor Series. I wonder if it'll show like George T. Stagg in a boat or Pappy Van Winkle. Maybe it'll have like all the Pappies. How many Pappies are there
It'll be Admiral Van
on the
Winkle.
boat? Admiral Van Winkle,
That's it. Yo, look, damn it! Why do I keep telling my ideas here?
the steam
Yeah.
engine edition,
That Battleship Edition.
the
Ooh,
battleship. They didn't fight anybody.
But with
Gary?
a 500,
they were fighting Woodford Reserve is what they did.
They fought Woodford Reserve.
They
Is that
did.
what happened here?
That's what happened. They went to war.
You got a whole
It
nother
looked like
narrative.
Cap Woodford won.
so would a 500-pound
Elmer
barrel
Taylor.
float? I don't think it would float, would it?
What?
So it's gonna be the underwater series or something.
Oh, that'd be.
Well, I don't think it. Hold on.
I
I don't think it could float in the Rick House because they're pretty.
Yeah,
much,
because there's not enough room anyway.
I
But
don't know if it'll float
I
or
don't
not.
think 500
Scuba Stag.
But I
I
think
like
that's the only distillery that's truly got this much extensive water
Mhm.
damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, somebody I asked last night about
Oh, they could do some doggy paddle Blantons.
who makes the look on the
My
bourbon
head.
open. Ask you a question.
Blanton's
Something
the
crazy.
Blanton Survivor Series.
Oh, I love it. Like the horses, instead of racing, it's swimming.
No,
Or what if they
about-
replace horses with otters?
Oh, like, and they're eating from their stomach.
Little-
like, that'd be good.
They're
Like cracking
what?
they crack
They're what?
clams on their,
Tommy's-
they crack clams on their tummies. Like this.
Why do you know so much about otters?
You ever seen South
He told
Park?
us that. He told
I
us
know a
that.
lot about otters and beavers.
He told us that before.
Don't we, Jamie? We know a lot about otters and
Otters and
beavers.
Beavers.
Anyway, pay attention to the whiskey world. Momfluencers, I think. Gary, what did you call us? We're bad influencers.
Bad influencers.
Netflix has a new show out. It's talking about Momfluencers. It's a docuseries. Claims a woman sold her child's used underwear
Oh no.
for some clout.
For clout?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a little money. Bad influence. It's the dark side of kid influencing with these bad momfluencers. You know, back in the 80s, it was all about the kids being on Disney. What was that called?
Disney.
Nickelodeon. Or something?
No, he's talking Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Club.
Mouse Club.
That was
it.
Britney Spears, Justin
Gosh,
Timberlake.
damn, Britney Spears. Y'all seen the latest
Christina
video about
Aguilera.
her?
No.
Mm-mm.
Is she still hot?
Oh no, she's creepy. Like she's speaking
she's
in a
kinda
kid's
creepy.
voice and like
So she basically turned into the one that ruined Bud Light. What's his name?
Is she still in her
Dylan
Mulvaney.
conservatorship? Is she still conservative?
No, she got loose of her conservative.
She broke loose of her dad, huh?
yeah, but I think that might have been better off.
You got to cut that umbilical cord
No,
early.
I
you know?
think she needs adult supervision. She clearly has mental issues.
She makes great,
What?
decisions. Kevin Federline, he's a good dancer, backup dancer.
No, she's disturbed right now.
I think she's been disturbed.
You're right. Yeah, okay, you're right.
She was sexualized at a young age. Welcome to Dr. Phil.
Mm.
We're going to talk about it.
Speaking of which, has anybody seen the episode of Dr. Phil with the dude that hosts bum fights goes on there?
Mm-mm.
And he shaves his hair to look like Dr. Phil. He comes out in a suit.
No,
Oh,
Pull it up. Dude, just do Dr. Phil bum
this
fights.
is recent.
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
a
don't-
decade ago.
that just made me.
Oh, it is
a
one of the-
memory just popped in my head. You remember Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yes.
Oh, on MTV. That
It is
I
one
wish
of the
they.
greatest things ever.
I wish they bring that back.
He shaves his head just like Dr. Phil, comes out in a suit that matches him. And Dr. Phil throws him off stage. Well, not physically, but
If Celebrity Deathmatch was still out, they would have one with Donald Trump and Joe
Mm.
Biden. That'd be awesome.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, you remember those
You
on
can-
MTV?
yeah,
Like
you can post
Claymation?
right there.
yeah, I used to love
Give me a
that.
second.
I used to
here.
love those.
Yeah, I just need to
Those
change
are great.
something so we can
They
see
were
it.
great.
See, when I got lost in New Orleans, everybody thought it was straight eyes on bum fights.
Here it is.
Mm.
Unknown the dip guy. Don't forget to like and say, okay, whatever. Come on, buddy.
I see somebody
Subscribe.
on the screen there.
What's that?
Look, I see a shadow head. Is that
So-
Gary
so
Shadow?
that's the guy who did bum. Everybody remembers bum fights.
Oh, that yeah.
Where he like pay him to fight, pay him to
What?
do all kinds of stuff.
That was like during the Girls Gone Wild era,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
that was-
Yeah.
Now you talk about a creepy story. That girl go wild, dude.
Oh yeah, I watched that on E.
Here it comes. All right, let's see what it comes. So which one's the real Dr. Phil?
I don't
All right, here we
know.
go.
Oh, and he calls Dr. Phil out for exploiting people. So Dr. Phil tells him all you do is exploit
This
people.
must have been in the 80s. This isn't
No,
even on. Oh no, Jamie. This is older than you say. No,
it's
that-
gotta be in the
It's
90s.
got to be. Well, maybe.
Dr. Phil wasn't in the 80s.
Look, he put his finger in his.
Yeah, but
face.
it's even a square. It's a square picture.
Look how he's squinting his eyes. He's serious.
So look, Dr. Phil tells him he exploits people, and he says, "You bring people on here and have them hash out their darkest secrets. You exploit them too."
Like Bad Baby.
Look at that. And everybody cheers like,
Get out of here.
Like Bad Baby.
Is Dr. Phil really a doctor?
No, actually, it's not. I don't believe.
maybe someone like Doctor.
he wasn't.
He's probably got a master's
Joe
in
Biden.
something, though. Master's in BS. I'll tell you that.
Dr. Joe Biden.
He could be on here, Dr.
I
Jabbar.
like Dr. Phil. He's a good guy, though.
He's a pretty good fellow.
Is he?
He actually rose to fame. He was he's one of these people that pick
Oprah
juries.
pimped him out.
Well, but he started out picking juries, and then Oprah got him on, and he exploded from there. But his claim to fame, where he made all his wealth, was in Oklahoma. They would hire him to pick a jury for a big trial. Apparently, there's a lot of psychology involved with it.
There's a lot of psychology in Maury as well, because you never know if it's your baby.
Marty, hit that button.
You are not the father.
You're not the father.
All right, we got outside.
You're not that far off. Momfluencers, this Netflix special. You ever heard of somebody called what was their name? Yeah, I'll see. You got me off. Piper Raquel.
No.
That's like a kid YouTuber. I guess they follow her and her crazy mom.
Crazy moms make a lot of drama. It's good TV.
I bet you we're not going to know any of these names you read out.
Well, do you think it really took off when they did the the mom dancers, the dance moms? That's what it's called. That's what it was.
So here's a post or a sample from the video. It's not the video sample. I have to read it. I have to go to the post office and drop off something. She had a bag. She pulled out what looked like Piper's underwear, and they asked her, said, where are you shipping those to? And she said, old men like to sniff them. Okay, that's some sick.
No. You need to be canceled for that.
Now, is Piper a girl or a boy?
Piper's a girl. She's now 17.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
What's up with the people want fame that badly? Jamie, would you sell your underwear for the patio?
Mine, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that's okay. I'm okay with that.
So if
Mark's
anybody,
verified.
look, we'll sell them for $100. $100 a leg. We'll cut them in half. You get
Or front and back.
or front and back.
Yeah,
There we
no,
go.
so we either cut it right down the tank, right there.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking.
Or cut them sideways and you pay extra for the front.
Yeah. So Fortenberry, we're selling
The
his
back's
draw.
75, front's 50. I mean, front's 100.
And we'll do random, we'll do
Or 125 for the whole set.
Stained and unstained.
Hey, look, instead of giving away bottles, we'll just do duck races for Jamie's
first Jamie's underwear.
freshly
For
worn.
my underwear.
Freshly worn.
Freshly worn.
Freshly worn.
Freshly worn, and then you also have the one that's been aged for 7 days that he hasn't changed.
We can do
Wait a
finish-
minute.
we
Wait a
can
minute.
do- we can-
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
4 days. He takes them off after.
We can do finishes and like Bourbon. We can put it.
What kind of finish would
This
you
was
like?
finished at the gym.
This was finished.
It's right before you take it.
We can do
This is-
like live here.
This is finished in Levi's.
Yeah. This was yard day.
This was
You
beach.
don't have fresh grass.
This is-
Beach day.
beach day.
This
Hey,
was-
the ones that you rode the diddler in would be like extra special.
Yeah,
No
well,
air conditioning
That was
on a hot summer day.
Yes.
oh, this is a Taco Bell finish, stuff like that.
Crystals. Like
Oh,
last night, last night you took us to Crystals with you,
Yes, they will.
and you failed to mute it, and no one could talk because we heard you arguing with the Crystals lady.
The
We're like-
phone was going all over the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, you can see the dome light, you can see the roof. I don't know if you and the Crystals chick was like having wild, passionate love.
Oh,
or-
you got on her too, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't y'all have any someone don't Terry cut it off?
Yeah, I can't
no,
remember what it
that was only on our side. Everybody
Something
could
like
hear
the
it.
drinks or something, I think.
No,
Or
really?
straws or something.
Don't y'all have any?
What was
Your West Memphis come out in. Don't
I know.
y'all have any?
what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it,
Ah,
she aggravated about something.
mm.
Yep.
Different,
It was delicious.
different boxers with different age statements and finishes. We
Yeah.
can do it.
Different finish.
And this is why we're headed to idiocracy, and that the next story is going to be so important in our not so distant future. Bioengineering. Okay, hold up before I get
It was
moved.
the cup holders.
Oh, that's what it was.
You
The
carry
carrier,
it.
that's
They
what it
give you
was.
4 drinks and don't have not have any carriers. Yeah, but it's my fault. It was Crystal. I should have,
Yeah.
It's like going to a Waffle House and asking for no felons or something.
I mean, yeah. How can you expect not to have any felons?
We walked to Waffle House the other day, and this girl had her entire head was shaved except for 2 spots that had buns on them, My wife said, "What the hell is this? Your Waffle House? Well, what are you even questioning this for?"
That sounds about normal.
Yeah, it's Waffle
for
House.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Look, I spent the last day and a half listening to our friend Joe Rogan. At least we consider
Friend
him
of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Talking to Dr. Lamb, I think it was, about bioengineering, and that dude has some interesting things to talk about. Gary, you will be excited to know that we're probably not far from Jurassic Park type crap.
Yeah.
We have actually, where did it go? They have cloned now dire wolves that have been extinct
Yes,
for
dire
12,000. Oh, you knew that?
Yes, I heard this story a couple days ago. I was really
I
excited
heard one
about it.
how.
Yes, I heard the babies. They're
Yes.
babies, but I think they're a year old now.
They're
two,
probably like 6 months old.
8 months old.
8 months old. Yeah. I mean, we just rounded up,
Yeah,
but
y'all were pretty close.
but
Oh, there it is.
so but dire wolves, aren't they supposed to be huge
Yeah.
though? Like really big
They're
wolves?
only like 150 pounds. That's my head.
look at it. Oh, look at the cute. Oh, I don't have sound on there. Let me see. First time. Oh, listen how cute.
Oh,
Gary, you need a dire wolf.
I do.
They said they're only about 130 pounds, something like that.
That's still big.
That's a big dog. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
Okay,
Great Dane's probably about 100, 115.
so they
Yeah.
have cloned these dire wolves. They brought them back from extinction, and they used to have to like check this out. I listened to this whole story this guy talking about. They're working on synthetic wounds so that they don't even need, like, say, a real wolf to gestate these critters. They think that they'll have that engineered in not so distant future. And he actually said that it's easier for a synthetic wound for a human than for a white rhino.
So they're taking all the fun out of mating, is what you're saying?
No, it means you're going to eventually have a human that has no parents. Think about
That's
that
got
for a
orphans.
minute. Think about that for a minute. No, the orphans still have parents.
I mean, I think it's already happening. I think we have.
All right,
clones
so
among
It'll be little
he
clone
also says that China has engineered babies already to be
China.
smarter.
that's just a smart
And here
move.
we are going the opposite direction.
We are.
Yeah, we're headed to idiocracy.
We
And they're genetically engineering geniuses.
We hear you.
I mean, look amongst us right here. Me and Jamie have like 4 or 5 kids each, and you guys have 1 each, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much idiocracy, you know. Me and
Yeah.
Jamie are the dumb ones.
No, we are spreading our seed.
That's right.
We're being.
You're doing your
fertile.
part to
I did
represent
my
that.
part.
But the bioengineering is some interesting stuff. It's very exciting, but it's also scary at the same time.
It is. Hopefully,
So-
they use the
so-
West African frogs.
If you
So-
could bring one thing back from extinction, what is it? What do you want to bring back?
Oh, from extinction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gary said, "Oh,
Oh,
No, I mean, I don't
like
mean
a
from
T-Rex."
80s,
anything you want.
80s rock.
It's not
Anything
true
good.
extinct
Anything
just yet.
good.
Okay,
I don't know.
the dodo bird.
Did it
See,
extinct?
I thought the dodo bird myself.
The dodo bird. everybody-
Why? What does a dodo bird do
Because
other than be a dodo?
Because on all the cartoons are really funny. I would like to see one in real life.
Touche.
How about we bring? Well, it wouldn't be.
I will bring a mammoth back.
Let's extinct.
I don't know. That's just a big elephant with
No,
hair.
that'll be one of the next things they bring back is Wolly Mouse.
Yes,
I got a staple.
They actually genetically engineered a woolly mouse. That was real cool. Let me get that picture. Of the
Oh,
woolly
I
mouse.
heard about that. But I mean, if I want to see a woolly mammoth, I'll just go to the zoo and pay some hair on a elephant. Okay.
Look, here's a picture of a woolly mouse. How cool is that?
I get some Elmer's glue.
They took
It's some bear
the
fur.
gene that adds the fur to the woolly mammoth and made a woolly mouse.
that is really cool.
That is a pretty. Looks like a mouse with a bad hair day.
like crazy.
Mm. So Jamie, Gary said dodo. He stole your dodo. What would you bring back?
I
from
said woolly
extinction?
mammoth.
The
That's
woolly
how we
mammoth.
got
That's
it
going to
done.
happen. I think we will see that
That's how we got
before
to the whole woolly mammoth thing.
before we go.
But-
Marty probably wants to bring like a giant duck back. There was probably a
Well,
giant
I
duck.
wasn't even thinking of animal.
Oh, what were you thinking? A person?
Like a
You'd bring back Abraham Lincoln or something?
no, like an 8-ounce
Christopher
Coke
Columbus.
machine or something. You know, the pull.
You don't need
You're missing
that.
it.
You're missing the whole point, nerd.
Something we genetically engineered to bring
We
back.
got to
Oh,
genetically
oh.
engineer
We
it.
can genetically engineer anything
Marty's
you want
like
right now.
80s cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna say stripes.
He gonna say Ewoks. We need to bring back Ewoks and John Candy. You would
Oh, that's a good one. John Candy.
That is a solid one.
That
or
is-
John Belushi. I'm going John Belushi.
Jim Belushi.
Oh,
John.
Well, Jim Belushi ain't dead.
John Belushi's the one
And
that
then,
died.
if you had your Belushi, he'd be like the
I,
last
I'll
one.
do Chris Farley. He was pretty good.
I'd take
Chris
Mama
Farley.
Belushi over Jim.
Yeah.
She's probably funnier.
Oh, Kenny Ryder.
He just died.
Well,
Well, I mean,
I
the
mean,
dead.
I
I
guess
can't
he is.
say nothing right. Y'all skip me next time.
Well, no, you said Coke bottle.
Well, I was thinking of something, not somebody
What the?
or an animal.
Maybe we should have defined bioengineering
I
to
mean,
the
there ain't
nerds.
much.
So another one the giant sloth would be cool.
You wouldn't feel intimidated by it. So no one says let's bring back dinosaurs.
God.
If Jurassic Park turned
Jurassic
it
Park taught us something
Yes,
as kids.
Hey.
nature finds a way.
I was
So-
scared to death of that.
So this
dinosaur.
dude on Rogan, he worked for this company called Colossal. He started this company.
He
he said-
that sounds like a villain.
He said
Like,
wealthy people will want to be like, hey, can we bring back a woolly mammoth? We want to eat it. We
yeah.
want to taste it. They want to bring it back,
Just to eat.
kill it to see what it tastes like.
See, we want to bring it back. We want to watch dodo birds, and they want to bring back and eat it. Just like what was oh, you remember the Dave Chappelle where he had the egg, the Jurassic Park egg or whatever?
Remember, he had a Komodo dragon.
No, he had that. He was doing the MTV.
Dragons. That's what we should
It
bring
was like
back.
one of his last seasons where he did MTV Cribs. And
Oh,
he,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
said and he had a diamond like salt
Yes.
grinder or whatever. And the dinosaur came to life and he ended up cutting its head off and eating it.
This video, I thought I was going to have to play like a intro. All right. So Marty wouldn't bring back anything.
But yes, well, yeah, he said John Candy. That's a solid
That's
answer.
solid. Could bring back. Yeah. I wonder if it'd
He
be in a
is
synthetic
extinct.
womb or he is extinct theoretically.
So is the next step for genetic wombs going to be for people? It's got to
Yeah.
be.
What about
Oh,
Hank
synthetic.
Williams? Would you bring him back?
Oh,
Senior or
man,
junior?
That's a good one.
Senior or junior?
Junior ain't dead.
Oh.
But should be. But
Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, that's real good. But we're talking about.
You got to be careful with Hank Williams, though. He's a dinosaur.
Hey, I saw a great meme.
Yeah.
I saw a great meme though. It said that dire wolves. Look, hey, it said.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. These two. Hey, I saw a great meme. It said dire wolves became extinct and was brought back to life before Dak Prescott and the Cowboys won the Super Bowl or NFC game.
That's insane.
That's insane. All right, I got so
Paying more.
y'all know Trump and his tariff game he's been playing. Look, stock market shot up like a rocket today after he pulled back tariffs on everybody but China. But China got the last
China.
laugh on us. Have y'all seen the video China made? Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Watch this. China said that America can't take over manufacturing because this is what all the plants would look like. It's a bunch for you all that are listening. It's just a bunch of obese people that's been AI generated around sewing machines.
He looks so sad.
Don't he? And look, and putting the parts into the iPhone. That's how they view Americans. And you know, it's not far off.
So apparently they view themselves as nothing but working sweatshops.
That's exactly right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, I
Mhm.
mean,
I
That's
mean,
exactly right.
look, the world's getting fatter. It's not just us.
no, it's not. I blame
Sedentary lifestyle.
preservatives.
Oh, you're right. It's the red dye.
But
red dye
sedentary
40.
lifestyles were much more comfortable. I mean, and
Red dye number 40.
Mexico's obesity rate is skyrocketing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Has it really?
Yes,
But they got those really nice, really awesome snacks that they've come to American.
The one
Walmart.
that's full sugar?
Yeah.
That's got like, they got
really
soda.
is that. I mean, me and AT eat Mexican food about 3 times a week. So I mean,
It's them tortilla chips.
we
you
got Los Angeles or whatever it is about 3 times a week.
You know,
Las Camales.
Los Mamos.
Los Camales, cool. So
just remember, for every 4 chips, you just ate a whole tortilla.
I ate a bag of them. Like I'm one of those that just been AT and they're like, "Do you need more chips?" I'm like, "Yes,
Yes, I
yes." Would you see my chip basket get low?
Let me get some chips to go.
Yeah. But I drink water, so it's okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's being healthy, Jamie.
That makes it
Yes,
better.
but the healthy choice is bad.
I think he's lying. He's really drinking margaritas. He just doesn't want to say it
So
live on air.
we're doing a wing cook and brisket, which is an odd combination at work.
I like
Friday.
wings and brisket. Can I come?
And
Hold on. Wings take like an hour. Brisket take like 2
What
days.
kind of shift y'all working cooking a brisket? God damn.
Are you cooking it and bringing it and sticking it back on the grill or
I
something?
have no idea. Somebody,
Microwave.
one of our guys from Nashville's coming in to do
Somebody
it.
gonna get some overtime.
Like a lot.
So, but we're doing it slightly off of property. And well, we were hitting hard by
You better be careful over there.
Yeah,
well,
right.
we was hitting hard trying to get some beer. And finally our boss was like, we're just a little too close. We're like, we're sitting in front of Westies. This is where we're gonna be at.
Oh, you can just go into Westies.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Westies.
I'd probably just go eat at Westies too. Sporting, we just finished the NCAA March Madness, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not who rose to the cream of the
I
crop.
did.
Yeah, did you notice
I wasn't gonna mention
who
it.
come in first?
I ended up third.
Oh, on that.
I didn't think I
The
could lose.
nerd went to
You went
third.
third?
Oh,
Big T
geez.
doubled Gary's
So I came
total.
second then.
You
Clearly.
did. There was only 4 of us.
Yeah, I know.
Aaron Hernandez is smiling down on you right now.
Yeah, he is. But another great sporting event, the Masters, kicks off tomorrow. There's already been some things rocking the waves of
They
the
were playing
Masters.
today.
They were doing the par 3.
Yeah,
today.
did you
The
see
kids were playing, right?
Yeah, the kids were caught.
Well, they're
caddies.
caddies.
Yeah.
Them
I
kids.
was watching that while we was
How
in
awesome that
Los
would be,
Angeles.
right? But there's already been some shadiness going on there. There was a golf coach removed from the driving range. You want to know what for? He broke a major rule at the Masters.
A major rule or a major's
What, he
rule?
wear shorts or something?
He wore shorts, Marty. You're
For real? He
exactly
He wore
right. Yep.
shorts.
I didn't even look that up. I just
Oh,
Matt Thurman suffered an unfortunate gaffe at Augusta early this week as he was escorted off the driving range for wearing shorts.
is it say no shorts?
Oh yeah, it's no
Like
short.
with her balls hanging out with a like 3-inch
short shorts.
Yeah.
What if you
They
wore?
look more like judo shorts.
What if you wore jorts? Jorts are
No,
not
they-
shorts.
They
They
used to
are.
wear
No,
what do you
They
call
have
them?
orts in them. So
They do have the jorts.
What
They
used to
do
wear?
still wear it.
Knickers or
no,
whatever?
they wear the coveralls.
Whoa.
The
No,
caddies wear the
Be
coveralls.
careful of that.
No, the things that come up to your knees.
Yeah,
They
knickers.
Yeah,
used-
Payne
is that what they're
Stewart.
called?
Knickers.
Payne Stewart won the Masters or US Masters with the knickers and then died in a plane accident the next week.
Because that
On
was
his way
illegal.
home, I believe.
Oh, they probably don't wear them no more.
No.
So the
You
Masters.
wear a skirt. You wear a kilt.
You know what? You could probably.
So,
wear
so the coach was disqualified from being there.
He was escorted off property. You ain't gonna bring that crap over here onto the.
Is he
Augusta
still
property.
alive? That's my
Yeah.
question.
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen him.
Exactly.
Gary, call him after we get off there.
We're gonna have to call him.
So,
Make
you
sure
know,
he's
the
still
other thing
alive.
that they're doing Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out.
Yeah,
I think
I'm really excited about that.
soon too on
Yeah, I believe
Netflix. I
so.
think
It's like in
Netflix.
it's like July or August
Okay.
or something like that.
I might even go see that at the movie theater.
So
I think
you
it's
know-
at Netflix automatically.
Oh, well, then I might even go to the house and watch it.
You on your free Netflix.
To me, the Masters is up there in one of the premier events.
Oh yeah.
It's, the,
It's like
it's the music.
for golf. It's comparable to me for like Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Of,
Yes.
all that
Hands
stuff.
down.
So it's also very what's the right word? They keep people out. It's very
Racist.
not well. No, they let black people in. But you gotta have a lot of money, and their property value is very expensive. But there was this one person would not sell their home for millions of dollars. A little 1,900 square foot home
Uh-huh.
looked like something maybe over on LH Polk. I had the picture. Where's it at?
Well, that'd be us. We'd be
So
partying.
I used
They
to,
couldn't run us off.
yeah, I
They
used to
couldn't
work
run us
with a
off.
guy who owned a home around Augusta, and they would rent that out.
Oh man,
And like he said, 1 year rented out Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
that's insane.
And he said, yeah, he said for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks
I
a
like-
year,
I-
he just
I'll take half off the top if you just sign everything I got right here.
everything. As you're walking through the house, you sign something.
Sign my bourbon underwear here.
I can't get it to cooperate. I was going to show you a picture. But anyway,
But
the family they will not sell.
I like
I
the
don't blame them if they're able to rent it out like that because if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
close by,
honestly, it's for sale, but they have not come close to
Everything's for sale.
everything's for sale. I bet you there's a number that they're looking
I
for.
bet it's not. There's a point in life that you got plenty of money. You just want to be that guy that's got the cheapest house in the neighborhood.
That is a flex.
that's just like I want to move I'll pull a trailer, a double wide over to y'all's neighborhood just to be that guy.
Yeah.
Gary got room behind him.
I got
In his-
room.
He got ocean point front water,
Yeah.
lakefront water, or property.
I had to put a flotation device on
Hey,
my double wide.
every day you come out, pay me $10. I'll put a umbrella up for you and have a little place for you to sit.
Y'all remember when we was kids and people just kind of they'd smoke a cigarette or something and get hooked on cigarettes. You know, teenagers smoke. I never smoked.
No,
I wasn't
I
a
didn't
smoker.
either.
I
Yeah,
smoked Harley Davidsons when I was a kid.
You smoked a Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidsons make cigarettes.
what you like? Grab the tailpipe. You.
All right, fired up.
I would go down to my grandpa's gas station where he had a cigarette machine.
A cigarette machine.
Yeah, it sit outside. I mean, you go,
Oh, like the ones you pulled?
Yeah, they
I remember.
they
those.
didn't even check IDs.
You know,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, it
yeah,
didn't matter. I could buy cigarettes
Those
at like
coin
12 for
operated-
my,
like
my
12.
parents. Yeah,
Yeah.
for my
Those
parents.
coin operated machines. They,
Yeah,
they don't know how to
or
do it.
I could go to a friend of the market and be like, yeah, my mom needs cigarettes.
So the big
Yeah.
thing with today's generation more than smoking is vaping.
Yes.
They love to hit that
Yeah.
vape. Here's a story of a 17-year-old girl. She was a cheerleader, super fit girl. Now she has popcorn lung due to vaping, and got to have a transplant.
Is it like
Been
moving
vaping since she
popcorn,
is
or-
14. Basically just fried her lungs.
So what about it is more dangerous than smoking? Because clearly it is.
It's because it's not.
I mean, here's a picture of. I mean, this is a fit young girl. I mean, that's
It's my head again.
a fit young girl.
Hey, I've been there.
I can say it looks like something you've probably
Never
been there.
Probably
Jamie.
still right
Yeah,
there.
that's ESPN. Dude.
Oh, you've been there. I was thinking about the body like figure. You never. been there.
Yeah, yes, I've looked like a little girl before.
You could identify as one.
But
Just from the waist down.
but you know, and then they've marketed vapes as a good replacement for cigarettes, a healthy replacement.
Yeah,
We
but
know several people that use it as an exit strategy to stop smoking. But
so my dad,
there are some
he
bad
used
things.
chewing tobacco as an exit strategy, and by the time he died, he was chewing and smoking.
He just doubled up.
Good.
He'd have Charles about there smoking.
He was double dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty's gonna start drinking wine. He's gonna be the wine nerd to get off of whiskey. I know what's
I
gonna
don't.
happen. Marty.
I don't think that's a smart move.
I don't like wine.
Red wine.
I think it's too much sugar.
I bet you as much bourbon as you drink now, you'd like red wine. Red wine's kind of dry. I like it a lot.
I like box wine.
We talked about melting ice in the Arctic. You know, they talk about things getting cooler or
Mhm.
warmer, rather. Could unleash deadly zombie virus and trigger a new pandemic. Look, you remember that bioengineering I was talking about earlier? And
I
China engineering people? China's already got a virus that's ready to come out. Let me tell you something else that came from that Joe Rogan interview. I know where. This dude says that you remember the COVID test that they were giving out for free?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So early on, people were sending them back to China, and China was using it to map the entire human genome.
Not surprised.
And so now they really do know what makes us tick and which COVID version will take care of us.
I wonder if they know what makes us talk too.
So the fact that
Wah, wah, wah. Marty's button game is
Easy.
so off.
I did
Yeah,
the
I'll tell you.
the
TikTok.
fact that we
Nerd.
continue to even associate economically with China is insane.
I don't think I'll be much longer.
Oh yeah, the
Because
tariff
that
thing.
Temu 25-cent thing's now worth $83.
Man,
Promise you. All right, let's see. Let's go to chat. Let's see what we got over here in chat.
Who's in the chat?
Yeah, let me.
we got a bunch of folks in chats.
Well, I don't know about a
How many
bunch
we
of
got?
them.
We got a bunch of
We
them.
got 30 viewing. We got Steven Scone. He hung out with us this past weekend. Bucks and Brews, Lip Service. Keith P., our buddy from down in Louisiana. We got Dave Vogel saying,
So is
Rob
anybody in
Shit Show,
chat wanting to
by
buy
Jeff Castle.
underwear?
Yeah, for real.
Let's go back up. The right guy, Ernest Peacock, was in there. There he is.
Roy P.
Rob shit
Roy
show supervisor.
P. Donna is in there. Hey, Donna. Who else?
Scuba Stag.
Craig Santa. Barrels are self-supported, and the ricks and barrels are not connected to the shell or roof of the building.
There we go. Mr. Mom, 13.
But who can answer whether or not they'll float? It was all part of the grand plan to increase secondary price. I got you. Yep. Tom Black said he's gonna sell for $500. Dave V was in the house. You know what, Marty? We've met most of these people
Mike
now.
Brock.
Rossell,
Mhm.
I saw up there. Mike Brock.
Well,
Tora, second you take off YouTube for Lent. Scone. Oh, is that why we hadn't seen Scone? He took off YouTube for Lent. I thought he was just working a lot. We hadn't seen Skeeter. We saw Skeeter in person. Actually, your brother, your brother saw Skeeter in person, Marty.
Oh, I
Or,
think my brother
Jamie.
had a picture with Skeeter.
He did. Yeah, yeah. But no, great time was.
My brother's out there
had by
Skeeter hunting.
all.
Oh, Steven Scone said bring back dragons. That'd be a good one.
Okay.
I like
Dragging
dragons.
nuts.
Gary, I said bring back dragon.
I thought you said
You did?
dinosaur.
I did.
He
Remember?
did say.
I mean,
I did say.
but is a dragon a dinosaur?
No, I said dragons. I specifically called out
he
dragons.
did.
My bad.
Yeah, I gave up.
Y'all don't
sugar
listen
for- I
to
gave up
nothing
sugar
else.
for
I'm
Lent.
sorry, I didn't
And
hear
Yeah,
dragons.
it's
We
sugar
was probably
lie.
laughing.
I did. I did. I've done terrible last few weeks, but
I gave up bourbon. I failed.
For what?
you
oh,
failed.
oh, for Lent?
I only
Yeah.
drank whiskey. I
Oh,
gave up
hey,
bourbon.
Speaking of Lent,
It's over next week.
I know.
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
All right. Good
Mark,
Friday,
take it
men's.
off, Mark.
Are you are
Oh,
good?
men's
You're
breakfast.
good. Gary, are you good?
For men's
Men's
breakfast on
breakfast.
Friday?
Good Friday.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I am.
Marty,
So this will be.
you got to work.
This will be our
What?
eighth year.
Eighth year, I think.
So there is something we need to do Friday afternoon.
What?
Redbirds play at 3:00.
You're kidding me.
Nope, on Good Friday.
If the weather's right, we'll go to Redbird game.
Take the kids.
Why are we going
Yeah,
Redbirds game?
we've got to do our typical
Yeah, we gotta do
scooter
breakfast.
ride and the scooter ride
gotta do
around town.
breakfast.
Oh, the birds.
Or
birds.
we could sleep in a little bit,
Start later.
eat a brunch.
There is not one of us that sleeps in.
Okay.
Go to breakfast, ride the birds because Sam's already planning on riding his own scooter around.
Yeah.
Do a little bourbon hunting maybe, and then maybe catch a Redbird game. I don't know. I liked going to main event last year. That was a lot of fun. You got to take off.
Main event was awesome.
What's wrong with you? You say you got work.
Redbirds would be fun.
And Redbirds would be great.
If the weather's gonna be right.
We could have the ladies join us at the Redbird game too
We could.
that afternoon.
I
We
just want to
could.
ride the birds.
Anybody in the Memphis area or otherwise, if you'd like to
Oh,
join
yeah.
us for men's breakfast,
For Good Friday.
Good Friday men's breakfast,
It's
just
a
let
cl-
us know.
It's a classic.
A lot of you guys, you know what? I'll hit up a few more people. I bet Ernest will call in that day.
Ernest can call in. We can
Yeah.
Let's see
have
what the 10-day look at
We
is.
can
You
run-
know, there's a chance storms again tomorrow.
Next Friday, 60% chance of rain.
we can run around with a
Wow,
peacock
wow,
on
wow.
hand. You know?
Oh,
Next Friday. ain't it?
I
Yeah,
always
next
like to have a
Friday.
good peacock, you know.
but anyway, that will be the 18th.
Or we
This
could
will be
plan
the
ahead, or
8th
we could
year.
plan ahead and go to Top Golf.
Last year they were shut down because they didn't have enough people.
I think that's a better option. I think we could do both.
We can do whatever we want.
But if it rains, they're not going to play baseball. So, but this will be our 8th year. 10th year, we're going to have to do something big. But anybody's welcome to join us if you're in the
Mhm.
area and would like to.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we would welcome you to join us for breakfast and then shenanigans that follow. We've had other people join before.
Torp
Good
is
stuff.
right. There will be a lot of
I mean-
420. He is risen memes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there will be.
He is
Whoa.
high.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't even think about
And
that.
we have
Whoa.
we have a baseball tournament the 19th.
That's a one day
Easter tournament. Yep.
here in town. Okay, not Friday, not Good Friday.
Nope, it's a one day Saturday
One day.
tournament.
That's
and
the
it
ones cost $15 to get in.
Yes.
You can go to Redbirds cheaper.
All right. You know what, Marty? Instead of hitting a button, I'm gonna see if I can play the song. And that way it's
Oh, we're
on
gonna play a
here.
song?
I'm gonna still act like I hit the button because that's the thing.
Yeah.
Marty,
Slap them buttons.
All of them.
All of them.
Father Fortenberry. There we go.
Okay. What next Friday with?
Yeah, even if you got to drive a little ways, I think you have a good time. We got to hang out. Gary.
Yes, definitely come join us. We like to get some bird action. We like to do like sort of like the bird man himself, like Tony Hawk with the birds.
Trick ride.
Marty.
Thanks for watching. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. See y'all.
Hey guys, hit that like button on your way out. Tell your friends about us. Tell everybody about us. Your life on Patio.
Outlaw. Take my picture down from the courthouse wall. I'm living in the clouds and I ain't gonna fall. Somebody done save this outlaw.
Outlaw.